Welcome to Fortune Tech Debate, where we debate the issues of the day in 2 minutes. Today we're talking about a string of executive departures that have hit the ride-hailing firm Uber. So let's put 2 minutes on the clock. All right, Jeff, take it away.
Robert, so it's happened all over again. The tech press is in a frenzy because Uber's number 2, President Jeff Jones, left the company, said something nasty on the way out. And of course, the story is, oh my God, Uber's collapsing. This is terrible. I'm going to take a different position and say, ain't great, no big deal, Uber's going to be fine.
Well, hold it right there, because I think this is actually a disaster for the company. I mean, Jeff Jones, he was the chief marketing officer of Target. He was there when Target underwent their data breach. He was there for the fallout that happened afterward. And now you've got a guy who was brought on at Uber, and he's actually saying that, you know, the approach to leadership of the company is inconsistent with his sort of core values.
I've got another explanation.
This is quite a serious
I got another explanation.
Statement
It's called sour grapes. As we know, Kalanick vowed to bring on a different number 2, new COO, to help to run it. This guy was from Target. He didn't fit into the Silicon Valley culture. Now he's leaving. Someone pointed out on Twitter his stock options didn't vest, so he took the unusual step of giving them the finger on the way out the door. Optics aren't great, but does it affect Uber's fundamentals? No. They're still big, the market share is fine, and the company's still growing.
Well, maybe if Jeff Jones was the only person to leave Uber recently, but that's not true. I mean, they've had a string of people who are just leaving the company. It's an absolute bloodletting. I mean, if you look, the head of their AI group has left, the head of their, one of the directors in their self-driving car unit has left.
Yeah, the tech press likes this narrative.
The former head of Maps at Google, who was brought over to Uber, he is also left.
Come on, people. It's Silicon Valley. There's competition. Crazy. People come and go. That's how it works. The tech press loves this idea of bloodletting, but until you show me that people are no longer taking Uber, that Uber's not expanding its markets, and they're not crushing it in the market, this stuff is a distraction. It doesn't take away from Uber's overall success.
Well, I mean, so this is the highest privately valued company in the world. It's worth $70 billion. And they've got a lot of cultural issues to tackle.
Yeah, they got to grow up.
Until
it hurts their market, doesn't matter.
Well, I would disagree with you there. I think we're going to have to see how it pans out with Kalanick's number 2. Anyway, time is up. Come back to Fortune.com for more tech debate.